was the son of a pizza man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever need me was the son of a pizza man. The only boy who could ever feed me was the son of a pizza man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever need me was the son of a pizza man. The only boy who could ever feed me was the son of a pizza man. Yes, he was.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Pizza Chat. My name is Enzo. I'm here with my lovely co-host Shealyn.
Hello.
And Pizza Chat is where we talk about pizza. I think it's like a weird mix of marketing and pop culture and cooking and whatever, anything pizza. We'll talk about it. So me myself is in the chat. Legos and pizza are his jam, and he's full of potatoes. They're full of potatoes.
Potatoes are
yeah, potatoes are awesome. So I feel like we have a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. But before we get into anything, I'm having this Table 5 handcrafted artisan pizza. It's a thin and crispy pan style pizza. My husband picked it up at Whole Foods today for me, and it's it's kind of pan-ish. There's somewhat of a raised crust, but that's what I'm having tonight. What about you?
Well, I don't know. I have an array of pizza I don't want to eat. I know that sounds weird, but I was kind of running around the past 2 hours to get things done I should have done days ago, including my prison pizza that I had later. Don't get me wrong, but it's in this fancy box that Hormel made us for our wedding. But then inside, there's the nightmare that is a prison pizza. So, like I said, we'll talk about that later.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes, I also have it like a random slice, just hanging around the house. My big plan was this week, Nino can finally make me pizza. We made pizza dough. And then last night while we were sleeping, our fridge that we have in our pizza room upstairs just decided to, to end in our pizza room, and so all the dough went bad. Yeah, so here I am.
Sad. So sad.
Worst case scenario, I can eat the Funyuns that are part of the prison pizza. So if I'm starving, that's what I'll have to do.
Right.
I think I'm gonna get on the frozen pizza train that you're on, because it's much easier.
Yeah. You can kind of choose what you're gonna eat, and you can kind of time things somewhat close.
Do you know Bob's Pizza Tour on Instagram? He's doing like a whole frozen pizza tour.
Who?
I don't know personally. His handle is Bob's Pizza Tour. You should look it up. He's doing all pizzas right now, so I thought that was cool.
Check it out. Today is Mario Day. Real quick. Happy Mario Day. If you don't know what Mario Day is, it's March 10th. It spells out Mario. So
that's awesome. And the little sauces, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cute. Also, last week, or me myself says, Enzo, did your husband make a good choice with your pizza? How's it taste? I haven't tried it yet. I can try real quick.
Yes, take a bite. I won't be doing that with the prison pizza. I mean, maybe eventually, but that's like next level.
It's not bad. It's a standard frozen pizza.
Frozen pizza, I like it, but I usually end up dipping it in something, that makes it, or putting hot sauce on it. I put hot sauce on most things, but
Yeah. Also, if you notice, we have a pizza counter now in the lower left corner of the screen. So each of our stories is going to fill up the pizza. So by the end of the show, we're making you guys a pizza basically. So just
Not like literally, so don't get excited.
not literally, but figuratively.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. So last time, Geraldine W asked us about our happiest pizza memories. And so real quick, I think my happiest pizza memories, I don't have like one in particular, but I do have, having your dad be a pizzaiolo and having his own pizza shop is like a fat kid's dream. And I had so much pizza like growing up that it was great. It was awesome. That was like the one thing I loved about my dad being a pizza man, is that I could get pizza anytime. So I think my overall happiest pizza memory is just having access to free pizza.
That's always good. I feel like sometimes it goes the other way. Like maybe if somebody grows up around a pizzeria, they aren't that into pizza. Like my biggest fear is Nino and I procreate and then like our child hates pizza, or something.
It's possible. It's
like eat
possible.
it.
Yeah.
But there's so many different types of pizza. Even if you don't like it, like find one that works for you. I mean, your options are endless.
Yeah. What about you? Which is this picture? I don't know. Is this the one?
Yes. Okay. So that's at Felipe's Pizza Grotto in Pacific Beach in San Diego. So kind of a strange thing is like, so my parents were getting divorced, and my mom, we would go up to San Diego every weekend and stay at my Aunt Cindy, the brunette one, and stay at her house. I go to the beach all day, like have just such a great time. Like it's weird that it kind of, it coincides with a divorce, but whatever, that can be a happy thing too. And we just had so much time with our mom and like spent all day at the beach. And then at the end of the day would eat pizza at Felipe's, and it's still there. I loved it so much, and like nostalgically love the decor. I ended up using basically, I copied that for our wedding. So like we did the red and white checkered tablecloths, the Chianti bottles with the wicker, like I just love that vibe. That very like old school Italian American restaurant, like warm vibe all around. So that's like my happiest memory from pizza, and like eating it at school, like Friday's always good.
Yep. Pizza day, always something to look forward to.
You have to have something to look forward to.
I mean, yeah.
It's cool. But yeah, overall, like pizza's always been a staple in my life. Not so much like yours is, but it was always a happy memory as a child.
Pizza.
In that photo, my plate is empty. So I'm just gonna say that nobody loves me because maybe I ate the slice, and I think I have cheese in front of me too.
I was gonna say you have a giant piece of cheesecake in front of you. I would be the happiest kid in the world. Pizza and cheesecake? Come on.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of little kid I was, where I'm like, oh, I'll have dessert first,
Yeah.
Little Shealyn, little devil.
Okay, so I have a few things. Let's just talk about Pizza Hut real quick. So Pizza Hut, they are trying this collab with KFC, doing a popcorn chicken pizza in Canada. And I don't know if I just don't pay attention to this kind of stuff, but I assumed that since they're owned by the same people, that they would have done this already as far as like collabing with them, right? It's like,
yeah, I think they like to pretend they're not all one, even though, some of them are combined literally, like you have KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell, because I believe they're all the same. So yes, it would have been smart of them to do some type of collaboration before, But, you know, Big Pizza's a little like late to the game on stuff. I mean, right now Pizza Hut's pretending it invented Detroit style pizza, which has been around for a long time. So, you know,
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I didn't read the article, like, is the chicken just on top, or is this like one of those weird, I think I remember seeing a chicken crust.
I think it's on top. It's just like it looks like there's a dipping sauce too. I don't know, that comes with it, maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have KFC. Like, if I do, I like their sides. That's like where it's at KFC, like their mashed potatoes, popcorn chicken. I mean, it's chicken on pizza. It's fried chicken.
Right.
It's good, but would I order it? No.
Yeah, no. Okay, enough small talk. Let's get into the pizza. Okay, so slice number one. We'll talk about some branding. I came across this. I don't even know how, but I came across this pizza place, and I was like, this branding is awesome. It's Munchie's Pizza Barcade. The best pizza in the galaxy. I just love how like 80s it is, 80s/90s, probably leaning more towards 80s. I just love the colors. It's very colorful.
That's right. Where are they?
Yeah.
Where are they?
They are in Florida.
Wow.
Fort Lauderdale. And this is the building, I guess. So it's like super colorful.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would be into checking this place out. And it looks like they have like, you know, cool pizzas. They have a cute dog as a mascot, looks like. So yeah, I don't know. It's a really cool branding, and I just wanted to shout them out.
That looks right. I would be there. Next time I'm you know,
in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, for spring break, you know, that's like where I go.
Yeah, oh, me too.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe like even when I did go to spring break, I was going to Mexico. I wasn't going to somewhere in the States. Because I grew up by the border.
Right.
Anyway, so I mean, I guess this next slice is my what's in the box, judging by what's up.
Yes.
So this week I decided to try the pepperoni version of the Chef Boyardee pizza kit. I had made the traditional version before and had some mishaps with it. I liked this one a lot more. The only thing that's strange is that the pepperonis are actually in the sauce. So maybe this is just me. I didn't read the directions. I didn't do anything right. So I put the sauce on and I was like, what the heck? And then I figured, I better put cheese. And then it was just it's kind of a messy pie, but overall the taste was good, you know, and other people ate it. So,
so what was different about it from the last one?
Well, really the only thing is that there were pepperonis in the sauce because I thought I was going to get some type of cheese. Like, I'm not expecting fresh mozzarella, okay? But at least, like, some type of powdered cheese, because I think that used to be in the kit. Unless there's a third kit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that's about.
Well, you need to find that, then.
Well, I mean, this one says just pepperoni on it. I'm, like, looking at the box. I don't know if there's like a next level, you know, like where you get more ingredients. It seems like that would be a good idea, but it also welcomes you to just throw on your own, you know, so we'll see.
It's weird. It's weird that the pepperonis were like, the pepperoni was in the sauce. That's so strange.
Yeah, like, because then I thought, I was already making it in a Detroit style pan. So I thought, okay, I'll just do the sauce on top. Like halfway through or something, and then I thought, what if these are like some type of weird pepper that have to be cooked? You know, I'm not trying to die, but it was good. You know, I think I would recommend it as like a family, or not even family, friend event. You know, it's really easy. Yeah. Like, the dough opens up really well. It's easy to make. Like, I believe in most people. If I had some basil, which I actually do, and I just didn't throw it on there because we have a little arrow garden growing our own basil now because so fancy
That is fancy.
that would well, we were
Next
just
level.
spending so much money on basil. I mean, you go to the store and basil's not cheap, and
It's expensive. It's expensive for sure.
So it's a fun little project. I would recommend. Why not?
Okay, good to know. Jason.
Geraldine, hi, but wait, Geraldine. I hope she didn't miss her little shout out that we did.
Yeah, well,
she'll rewind.
We can recap her. Yeah. It'll be time stamped. I forgot to mention we're time stamping these videos. So, Jason says these kids are calling this style vaporwave. I think he's referring to the
one you were talking about. Yeah.
I've never heard of vaporwave, but that's good to know.
I mean, like exactly how I would describe it. That's really cool. I like that. I don't even know. You would know this more than I, but like what that's called besides vaporwave. But I think of it as like late 80s or 90s.
Yeah, I don't know. I've actually never heard of vaporwave, so I don't know. That's new to me.
I love that. I love the colors. I mean, that's a wild building. It would definitely get your attention.
Yeah, for sure.
Get you in there.
Hey Geraldine, nice to see you.
I was reading that one about the for me myself the favorite cheese. It does. I watched a video before and I sent this to you of that guy making the pizza and he got cheese with his. So I don't know. Maybe it's changed in the past couple of years. They cut costs and they took the cheese out.
I guess. It's so weird.
I know. So weird. Box
okay, so the next slice is we're going to talk about pizza puzzles because I feel like I've talked about pizza puzzles before, but so this company called Stellar Factory, they do puzzles, they do games, they do a bunch of stuff, but the puzzle or the pizza puzzles are the ones that kind of caught my attention. So they have these 3 puzzles. I've done the Meat Lovers and Veggie Supreme, and they were kind enough to send me the pepperoni. So I'm going to be doing the pepperoni at some point. I just need to spend some time doing it because it'll take me a while because I'm kind of slow at puzzles. But
I don't know. Yeah. If you do those, you must be good at puzzles because circular puzzles are hard.
I mean, that's what makes it like really hard. If it was like a square or something, it would be a little easier. But yeah, the circular part because the puzzle pieces are not they're not cut like a regular square puzzle. Like they're like all kinds of like jacked up. So
yeah. Someone gave me a pizza puzzle once and I think I started and just like never went back to it. It was because it was hard, like the toppings were repetitive throughout the puzzle. So I don't know, maybe I just, tried harder, but it was really disheartening and I gave up.
Yeah. My husband says it took us forever to do them last time.
Yeah, good. So it's not
certainly did. And then Jason says, "How do you know you have an edge piece?"
Exactly.
Well, the crust is pretty easy. So the thing with these puzzles is that the backs are labeled. So the backs are for each slice. It has like a different symbol on it, so what slices you're working on. So that's kind of how I did it last time. But yeah,
it's somewhat easier. Yeah, a 3D pizza puzzle that you can eat is what you'd want.
I mean, I don't know if I want to eat it, or like a pizza flavored, edible paper kind of puzzle.
There are people that eat toilet paper. So
I mean, yeah,
it's another issue. But yes,
yeah.
So, I mean, I would give that a try over the puzzle I tried.
It's not cheating, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, it's more encouraging, I would say, knowing that instead of like the one I tried, it was impossible. Like I would like to see somebody who actually completed that puzzle. It was so This girl
But,
is
yeah. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about puzzles.
very cute.
Yeah. All right. So you are up with
I'm like, which? Wow, my nostalgia.
your nostalgia.
That is this troll here because troll dolls go way back. I haven't named him yet. Her, I don't know. What are trolls supposed to be? They're whatever I want them to be. So if somebody thinks of a fun name for this troll, that would be dandy. It looks like they're a chef, I think.
Mhm.
But I used to have one named Pecorino, the pizza troll. That troll was taken on an epic adventure across the U.S. And did you have a picture of that one? It's the one with pink hair. Yes, I have multiple pizza trolls. Okay, so there's Pecorino. And I just happened to have a troll lying around. I was doing a cross-country trip and took him everywhere, mostly pizza related. Obviously, he loves pizza. And so they actually went to helped me make the world's longest pizza. I don't know if you have that photo. And, that's our friend Scott. Oh, that's actually at a Pizza Hut right there, like the old school Pizza Hut
Nice.
that has the lunch buffet and servers. So crazy. Friend Scott Volpe over there in Tucson. Oh yeah, world's longest pizza. So the troll was there, Pecorino. It was a wild day. We still hold that record, by the way. And I thought Italy was going to try it, but maybe like with the whole COVID 2020 thing, it didn't happen. Yes, pizza trolls and pizza rolls. I can do a photo with that one, but I just have to name this one. It's like, I don't know. And actually who I bought it from, I feel like cheated and called this a pizza troll, but they just glued a cardboard pizza to the hand. So
yeah,
I could do that. The other one was more pizza troll with I Heart Pizza, the pizza box. But either way, trolls to me is such a nostalgic thing from growing up. I love them. I've been meaning to be one for Halloween. Maybe this year will be the year, just stick my hair straight up. And yeah, trolls. I mean, who doesn't love trolls? They seem to have more clothes now. I remember them more nude with their little little belly button, but maybe
well those were treasure trolls. Those are
right.
a different line of trolls.
I love that you know this is why we're friends.
I know I have so much useless knowledge in my head. It's insane.
I thought they all had tools. So wow, mind blown, because I never checked the belly button, because I'm weird, but I'm not that weird. And now, they're usually naked, so you don't really need to, Or they'll have like a hula skirt on, but you'll see the belly button. But now, I learn something new every day. Every show.
Yeah, I feel like there's also like troll knockoffs. So yeah, I don't know, and I feel like they went kind of like hog wild with the merchandising of trolls. I feel like there may have even been like a cartoon at some point.
There was a movie I think that came out recently, or in the past couple years.
Right.
But
a couple movies actually.
Yeah, and they were big, but to me, they don't look like these trolls, so I don't like it.
No, these trolls are like kind of creepy looking.
I mean, all trolls are. What do you think
but like their eyes are like it's that like weird like wrinkle that they have like going towards their nose. That's very strange.
Yes, very.
On The Simpsons. I don't remember that. Episode. Was that an older episode or a newer episode?
That's got to be an old one. Probably when trolls were like, these trolls were coming out.
Right.
I didn't ever cut my troll doll's hair, but I did cut other dolls' hair, and I used to get in trouble because I thought a kid doesn't know. They think it's going to grow back, and then it doesn't. And so I still there's always comments about that still, but maybe I just always wanted it to have short hair because I have short hair now. So,
Well, wasn't there there was a Barbie. Wasn't there a Barbie that had like
hair would
her hair? Yeah, like you would. It was like a weird like mechanism where you did something, you like crank something, or you pushed a button or something, and like hair would come like out of her head. Like it was bizarre.
Because I do like Barbies, but I never had that one.
Yeah.
Closest I had was my Cabbage Patch that would actually eat food, and then it would go in its back.
I remember that. Yeah.
So strange.
Didn't they recall those?
Yes, because like
it was they were like eating like kids like fingers and stuff, and like their hair.
Yeah, it didn't get stuck, but don't put your hair in the doll's mouth.
Yeah, no. Cheese Pizza's here. Welcome, Cheese Pizza.
It was her pony. Yes,
it was her ponytail. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that Barbie. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was like some of the I'm sure I've mentioned this too before, but I watch a lot of doll videos, and it's another like side passion of mine. So that's why I know like a lot of this stuff, because I watch a lot of like doll haul videos, and they'll talk about like these like old dolls, and they'll kind of like. So I have a lot of like weird doll knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, dolls they're part of history, so why not? On side note, real quick, like I was doing this audition the other day, and in the notes it was telling you, basic crap, like don't have anything in your background, and the note was, we don't want to see your creepy doll collection. And I felt like they were talking to like me or something. I don't have a creepy doll collection, but I might one day, and I just thought that was so strange. Apparently that's a thing.
I'm trying to think if I have I don't have like I have my one Barbie, but I don't think I have.
Your whole wall is just creepy.
Yeah, turn my screen. There's like a whole like my entire room is like covered in just like doll heads.
I went to somewhere like that in Munich years and years ago. Like I'm talking probably 15 years ago, but they did have a creepy doll exhibit from like the World War II era. So kind of wild, if you can imagine.
Yeah.
I mean,
She-Ra.
Still the hair. So now I don't know. I'm gonna try and find that doll, or at least a video.
Can we talk about She-Ra for a second? Because I loved She-Ra.
What is She-Ra?
What?
I know.
What?
I was playing with like boys or whatever they call them.
So She-Ra is He-Man's counterpart. She-Ra's He-Man's sister. And she had her own show. She had her own like doll line. Yeah, She-Ra is like awesome.
I can't believe I didn't know. I'll have to do my He-Man research later.
Yeah, for sure. There's a haunted doll industry on Etsy. I believe that.
Do not encourage my like late night Etsy searches, because now this is what I'm going to be. And I get in trouble for like what I order anyway, because it's like random. Random things that make me happy, but if I start a creepy collection, I think
you should look for haunted Barbie dolls. No, haunted Barbie.
Okay, I love horror movies, and I already like don't want to tempt something to come to life in my house. Yeah, as I'm looking around at my toys right now, like you never know. I don't like any dolls like where their eyes follow you or anything. No.
No. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to Doll Talk.
That'll be next week. A whole pizza doll.
A whole pizza dolls, just like creepy pizza dolls. Living Dead dolls were so cool. I don't remember Living Dead dolls.
No, I don't have to look up. Maybe I just don't know a lot about dolls.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. My last slice is about the Fruit Loop pizza. So last week I got inspired to just make the Fruit Loop pizza because I had some encouragement on social media to do it. So I was like, why not? And it didn't turn out as gross as I thought it would. So
Good
I made, what's that?
That's a good selling point. It wasn't as gross as I thought.
Yeah. It only made you throw up in your mouth, but not like outside of your mouth.
So you did
But
eat
yeah,
it.
I did eat it, and we definitely had we had some leftovers.
Jesus, Madison.
No, it was a dessert pizza, so it wasn't like Fruit Loops on like sauce and cheese and all that. So it was cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, sugar. So it was fine. It was fine. And then I tried using ricotta instead of mozzarella because I thought ricotta and ricotta is more of like a neutral flavor. I feel like than
Yeah.
the mozzarella. Mozzarella has that like salty kind of taste. But it turns out the mozzarella was actually a little better tasting because it did have some kind of. It also gave it more like texture than the ricotta. The ricotta was just like soft, just like a soft kind of texture. But
did you put the Loops on before pre-bake, right? Like you baked them. Oh, after?
I didn't do any pre-baking. Yeah.
No. I mean, when you did you put the Fruit Loops on and then cooked it, right? Because we were talking about that. Like, did they add the Fruit Loops after or something? Okay, got it.
Right. But we did actually try putting them. We put some on afterwards, and I think if I did this again, which I probably won't, but I would definitely try putting some on afterwards for texture. So yeah, exactly.
Jason's gonna have nightmares about pizza. I mean, I got so much crap just for sharing your story. So like you had tagged me in your yes or no, and I shared it. I got so many messages like, "Don't, what's wrong with you?" Blah, blah. I'm like, did you even see that it wasn't me saying I'm gonna make it? Like my over and said that to me. Yeah. I'm like, what? So I mean, I did wild stuff today. So who am I to talk about Fruit Loop?
I mean, pizza? I don't. My Fruit Loop pizza is nothing compared to your prison pizza.
Vomit tested.
Geraldine says, our next question is, what pizza would you eat if knowingly was your last meal?
Good one. We'll open with that.
Yes, we'll do that next week, I guess.
I was going to say, I'll probably just pick a cheese pizza, but I'll be more creative. I love cheese pizza. Like, that's my number one love in life. Yeah. I ordered pizzas the other day, and my friend was over, and she's like, there's no toppings on any of these. Because I ordered different styles of all cheese pizza, and I didn't realize, like, other people like stuff on their pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I'm also like very, very boring in that respect, where it's like I like a good cheese pizza.
It's good. Like it's always good, or it's not, but for the most part, it's your safe bet.
Right.
Oh God. Okay. The prison pizza.
End with a bang.
Right. So, Facebook, reminds you of these memories you have from years past, and what this happened to pop up. Someone had tagged me in a video by a woman. Her name is Jessica Kent, that she did years ago. I think it's a few years old, and I watched it. I'm like, I like most things that are on here. Like it involves pickles, which that's a whole other story that people get mad at. But I like pickles on everything. Yeah, so Funyuns. Fritos, jalapeno cheddar, it gets pretty wild. But it's all things that you can buy in prison at the commissary. So that's why it's some kind of wacky ingredients. And it's creative, if nothing else, it's creative. Do what you can. Clearly in her video and for myself, we were prepping with things like knives. Those aren't going to be in prison. You're cutting it up instead, she said, with like an ID card. I myself have never been to prison. I don't intend to ever go to prison, knock on wood. So I had fun doing this today. I would like to say that I tried it, but it's literally, as I showed in the beginning, and I'll show it again now, sitting here in a box next to me. And I mean, Can you see it? Yeah, it's not like the worst thing in the world. And actually, it looks nice when it's in a box and I move around so you can't really like focus. But overall, no, I'm not going to be eating this. And I probably need a fork because the crust isn't, you can't lift it. I mean, it's not baked, right? You can't bake something. This is like what you can make in yourself. So it was an interesting experience. I like, people who think outside the box and can like be creative and figure things out. And her story is so amazing about like, she went to prison very young and then she was actually pregnant, didn't know she was pregnant, gave birth or went to labor in her cell, lost her daughter, of course, because she was still locked up, and then like made that her life goal to get out and get her daughter back. And the happy ending is she did get her daughter back. And she does all these great inspiring videos on YouTube. I mean, she's huge. She has a big following, but yeah, I just thought it was so great. I mean, there are other prison pizza recipes out there, believe it or not, because from her video in the comments, people are like, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to use chili cheese Fritos, like everybody has pizza, right? And so this was just her recipe, but I did it as kind of like an ode to her and her like triumph. So, I love a good story about anybody. Like, I like reading those stories that actually work out, because we all go through things, and to see something that inspiring,
So are you going to try the prison pizza?
I mean, I meant to, but like,
you have to. You have to.
Yes, but like I said, so at the end of that video, she has a dude try it, which I would assume is like her partner, because they act kind of funny together. But he used a fork, and I don't have a fork, so I'm gonna just use that.
Yeah.
Seriously, me. I'll eat the pickles off the top, But
so are you going to if you don't do it right now, will you record yourself eating it and post it?
Or if anybody wants to come try it for me. The whole time my dog was trying to eat it, like I had it on the bar counter and my dog is just like dripping saliva at it, so at least it smells good according to a dog.
To a dog.
I think most things smell good to a dog, but yeah, it's some next level. Like maybe later I'll try it.
All right. I have some very disappointed people in here.
They're welcome to make it and try it themselves. Maybe I've just been running around so much today. And I also, so I had made the Chef Boyardee pizza we talked about after, so I ate that. So, I'm a little burnt out on weird pizza at the moment. But,
Okay. Excuses. I mean,
I just don't know how I would. Like, there's no... Like the crust is saltine crackers, Funyuns, and water. And so it literally, I'm gonna prop it with my leg, will just like crumble if I try and pick it up. It's not like you can lift a slice up. I'd have to have a fork. And shucks, I don't have any silverware. But
Jason says Enzo tried Fruit Loops. So I'm just saying.
How dare you?
Me myself says I would totally try it. So
I'm gonna try. Maybe if I didn't make it, everything tastes better when someone else makes it, right? So,
well, how about this? I will make it for you. I'll ship it to you. I'll ship it'll be like a 3-day-old prison pizza.
I mean, by the time I eat it, it's a few hours old. But okay, I'm gonna get a fork. Pause for a second.
All right, we'll wait for you. So Mr. Orange, hello, Mr. Orange. Made my first sourdough pizza at the weekend. It was the best base. Awesome. Geraldine says she sometimes craves school cafeteria pizza.
That's what the Chef Boyardee kit reminded me of. The pepperonis that come with it, because they're probably like, the same that cafeteria pizza was. Yeah. It reminded me of like a French bread pizza. So, okay.
All right, you ready? Wait, let's get a close up.
I'm definitely not ready in any way.
You just have to take one bite, just one bite.
It's like I'm on Fear Factor. Okay, let's try this. This is terrible. Okay, maybe I'm gonna maneuver and just have some. No, okay, I gotta do the whole thing, right? I'm gonna get some because it also has jalapenos that I love. Inside, I'm throwing up already. Not terrible. I mean, would I recommend? Probably not. But if I'm ever in prison, now I know what to do.
I mean, yeah, just think like you don't have access to pizza. You're like, I'm craving pizza.
It's just yeah. I do get pizza vibes from it. There's pizza sauce on it. There. Thank you. I'm glad. My misery makes people happy. No, I mean, pickles are very flavor forward, and as are jalapenos. And so I'm basically tasting the Frito jalapeno cheddar. So I love that. I'm a sucker for like shitty foods, that are bad for you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad. I would like to be able to lift up a slice and eat it because that's strange,
It's weird. You're turning a different weird shade of green now. I don't know if that's the pizza.
I just passed out. No, I think it's good. It's just so strange. And now I'm gonna be tempted to do the other prison pizzas I've seen because I do love chili cheese Fritos. So.
That's a whole series right there. Prison pizza.
I think it's a show. I think not pizza, but like the prison foods. Mm-hmm. I think there's a whole show on Netflix or something.
I believe it. I'm
so bad about watching like new TV. I watch the same like 80s and 90s movies over and over. Like my shirt, it's from Mystic Pizza. I wore it just for you. You hated that movie, so.
I appreciate it. I love this love-hate relationship.
It's a great shirt. Inside. But yes, okay. I'm gonna drink something to
just wash that taste out.
Yeah.
So we made you guys a pizza. I hope it was good for you. Especially that last slice.
Yeah, that's a good I'll encourage everyone to make it. It's relatively easy and it's fun. You get to crush up a bunch of stuff. I'd probably leave the pepperonis off last time because that was a weird texture. They're not cooked.
Well, while you're contemplating your life and your decisions, do you want to talk about this real quick?
Yes. So Jewel would reach out to me about doing my own little pizza challenge. They're an app that you download, you challenge people, fun little things, like they had one going on with your best like Instapot recipe, yada, yada. So I'm going to be doing, and it will go live on Friday. I'll make my favorite pizza or my favorite topping combo. Part of me wants to just do a cheese pizza, but no, I will do something a little more out of the box. And go in there, download the app, and then come challenge me. So it begins Friday, but since we're doing it kind of in honor of Pi Day, which is 3/14 on Sunday, I believe. Yeah. We're going to keep it going all the way, and the contest will end on the 17th. So, or voting will begin. Yeah, so you have time, think about your favorite pizza. And I don't want to like discourage people who maybe don't know how to stretch dough or anything. Like, top a frozen pizza. Okay. Like, I don't care. It's supposed to be fun. The prize will go to charity. It's a win-win situation for everybody and just a good time all around. So yes, thank you for putting my Instagram up there because I'll be posting it and the special link on Friday to challenge me. So I should just say, make your own prison pizza or something. And
I mean, I'd be down for that.
I know.
Like a good trash pizza.
Well, that is like the epitome of trash pizza. But you do what you gotta do,
yeah, for sure. Okay.
Still like getting it out of my teeth. I hope like that taste is not gonna leave my mouth. Even if I brush my teeth. It's one of those. Very strong aftertaste.
It's the price of pizza. It's the price of pizza.
Well, in the end of the day, go to prison because then that's kind of pizza. It's a good moral story.
Would you rather eat prison pizza or be in prison?
Yeah. I'll eat it on the outside and I'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And I think that's our show. So
questions?
Yeah, do you guys have any
Jason,
questions?
lots of teachers always. That's how I am on here and in real life. It's not that I can't focus. It's just, I like I learned about the troll belly buttons and dolls.
See? I think next week you're gonna have a collection of trolls and Barbies, just like.
Yes, I should. I mean, I don't know. Like, I should just break my Barbies out, the ones I posted yesterday for National Barbie Day. So, I mean, what are they really worth if you keep them in the box? Like, what's the fun of that? I should just start playing with them. So,
toys are meant to be played with for sure. Geraldine, Triscuit pizzas. I don't know. Do you have a recipe you can point me to?
Yes, you should do that. And because I'm picturing little individual on the Triscuit, like you just put sauce and cheese, but
like a English muffin pizza, kind of like that.
Yeah, my neighbor sent me that too because he's like, "Where's the pizza?" and sends me whatever he's come up with. Oh, I have to know what She-Ra looks like. I feel so ashamed that I don't know that about
you.
females.
You have a lot of homework to do. Homework to do.
That and the creepy dolls on Etsy. So it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, I'll do some poking around on the Triscuit pizza thing. Yeah, maybe I'll see what I can do with that. But yeah, if you guys are good and don't have any more questions, or
if you think of them later, reach out to us on Instagram or
yes,
call.
You know where to find us. Give us a ring, 1-800-COLLECT.
Right. I won't but
right.
Even if
so yeah, follow Shealyn on Instagram at Shealyn Charlene. Follow me at youtube.com/SonOfAPizzaMan and on social media. And I think that's it. So until next week, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.